and I want to send this behind my my other um, towers and behind the blue circle. So I am going to go to um, my, let's see, I want to send this to back, and then I want to change it to white. So I'm going to go to Arrange, Send to Back, and I'm going to change the color on this by going to my swatches and selecting the white for the fill. And you can't see it right now, but we know it's there, and when we finish the design, you'll be able to see that white tower. The next thing that we're going to do is work with the symbols. We're going to create a symbol out of our flag. Symbols are simply reusable art objects that are stored in the symbol palette. It's something that we can use over and over again, but by making it a symbol, it takes up less space in the memory for the file and makes a smaller file size. So I'm going to select my flag and click in my symbol panel on the new symbol, and it is not a movie clip, so I'm going to select graphic and say OK. Now I'm going to move my flag up to the top of my castle tower, and to make another instance of this symbol, I simply click and drag the symbol of that flag and place it on my artboard, and there it is. And I'm going to place one more, but I can't see. I want it on the top of my white castle, which I can't see. So I'm going to go to View, and I'm going to show my outlines. I don't see any of the colors, but I have the outlines of the objects, and this can be very handy when you're working with uh, things of the same color to get placement correct. So click and drag and put the instance of my flag up onto the artboard. Now I want to get this moved down. If I grab in the center of the flag, or even though I know that's a solid piece, I can't grab it. I have to click on the line, and then I am able to pick it up and drag it where I would like it to be. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my view so I can go to my preview mode, which will show me all the colors. And there is my flags hanging. And you know what? They're pretty bland in gray. I would like to edit this symbol. And to do that, I need to click down here on Edit Symbol, which is located up top here on my control bar. And I get this warning that says you are about to edit the symbol definition. Any edits to the symbol will be applied to all of its instances. Do you want to continue? Okay, I do. So the symbol is now in an altered screen state, which isolates it from all the rest of the artwork. I can now select the flag itself, go to my fill color, and I will select a nice yellow for that. I can hit my escape key to get out of that panel, and when I hit the back arrow, it will exit the editing mode, and as soon as I do that, all of my flags have changed color. All right, now I'm going to select the one blue tower, and I'm going to hold down my shift key and select the other tower so that both of them are selected, and I will go to Object, Arrange, Bring to Front, and my two flags are now, the poles are now located behind there. And as one last measure, I need to select that top flag pole and go to Object, Arrange, and Send to Back. The next thing that we're going to do is click on the blue circle, and we're going to bring that to the front. Object, Arrange, Bring to Front. And I'm going to drag it down so that it is centered on the artboard, but I want to be able to see the tower windows a little bit, so I'm just going to pull it down a little bit lower. There we are. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is place an image. Let me click off to the side to deselect everything. I'm just clicking an empty spot on my on the desktop, which is simply going to deselect everything. It's just the same as going to select and deselect. The next thing that I want to do, I'm going to place an image that is a raster image. Raster images are things like photographs that use pixels rather than the vector line art that we've been using. So I'm going to place the map, which is a Photoshop file. You can use JPEGs just the same. And I'm going to place this. My cursor now changes to show that I have this map attached, and all I have to do is click and the map is placed. I'm going to drag this down so I get a little bit nicer look over my blue circle, because I would like it to look like a globe. And I can't really do a whole lot with this because of it being a photograph. What I can do is I can turn a photograph into a vector line art image by using Image Trace. So I am going to go to Window and select Image Trace. Notice that everything on the drop downs is going to be in alphabetical order, which will help you find things. I want, because really this is only two colors, but I don't have a two color option, so I'm going to select three colors and watch the progress bar. This is the program working through that image to change it into line art. Now it's not editable quite yet. What I have to do next is click down my advanced bar, and I'm going to select Ignore White, because now it has taken everything that was clear and changed it to white. So I'm going to say ignore the white part, and again we're going to have the computer program working through to eliminate the white, so that all I have left is my outline. I can close this panel, and the next thing I'm going to do, because it's still not quite ready yet for me to work with, I'm going to click on this expand button, which converts the tracing object into a path. And now I have my map as a path. At this point, I can click to select my blue circle again, and I am going to take that blue circle, and I'm going to copy it by going Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste in place, which puts a copy of the blue circle right on top of the other one. I'm going to hold down my Shift key and select the map that I just turned into vector, and I'm going to create a clipping mask, which is going to hide the rest of the map that is outside the circle area. So I'll go to Object, way at the bottom, to Clipping Mask, Make. And the circle has now hidden everything. If I click and drag this off to the side, you see how that worked? I'm going to undo this, Control Z. The clipping mask merely hides the rest. I can't select it here, but if I go to View, Outline, you can still see the rest of the map is there. It's simply hidden. So let me go back to View and Preview. And that's the end of this section. Select to watch the final section after this.